Hello class 502. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. And today what we're doing is, you guys are gonna watch a video of a book called The Night I Followed My Dog, or The Night I Followed the Dog. And then you have to do a summary on it. So what I want you to do right now is pause the video and go watch the video, pause this video, go watch the story about the dog as many times as you have to until you really understand it. And then come back here and we can talk about the summary, okay? So go pause the video and then come back. Okay, so I'm assuming you just watched the video on the dog. So it's about a kid who likes his dog, he thinks he's a boring dog, and then his dog leaves every night and comes back in the morning, and he's always curious as to what his dog is doing at night, so he follows him. And he follows his dog to a club, right? A nightclub. Now, a nightclub is like a restaurant that's open very late. There's music, there's dancing, there's drinks. So that's where he goes. And he finds out that his dog actually is the owner of this nightclub called the Doghouse. So he goes to the nightclub. He and his dog talk about life. He says that the Doghouse is where all the dogs go at the end of a day when they are tired and they just want to relax. You can get treats there, you can get drinks there. So he goes there and then he leaves to go home because it's been a while. So that's the main idea of the story. Now there are a couple words that I thought you guys might need to know. Okay, so here are some, right? So he says a brass fire hydrant, a brass fire hydrant. Brass is a type of metal. So it's very hard and it shines kind of, so that's what brass is, B-R-A-S-S, type of metal. The next one is tuxedo. He says that his dog dresses up in a tuxedo. So a tuxedo is a very fancy suit that you only wear to very, very fancy events, like a wedding, or sometimes if it's a very important meeting, sometimes. It's black and it has the bow tie, you know, the tie that sits right here. That's a tuxedo. Tuxedos all have that. So that's a tuxedo. The other one that you might have seen is obedience school. Obedience school. So obedience school is a place to train dogs. So it's kind of like a school where you bring your dog, there is a teacher, and you follow the instructions, and the teacher helps your dog get trained. So it teaches the dog how to sit, how to roll over, how to stay, how to fetch, stuff like that. That's what obedience school does. The next one is a neon sign. Neon is a type of light that's very bright and very colorful. You've definitely seen them around the city, probably around restaurants. They're very bright lights and they shine very, very colorful lights. Okay, that's a neon sign. A leash, leashes. So when you have a dog, you have the handle with the string that comes out of it that attaches to the dog's collar. That's a leash, okay? So it's used to keep the dog close. And then glamorous. Glamorous. Glamorous means elegant and beautiful and kind of fancy. That's what glamorous means. So you guys have to write a summary about the story. So as I said, you have a boy with a dog and he thinks his dog is boring. His dog leaves every night to go do something and he doesn't know what. Every morning he comes back and he comes running right through the door. So he follows the dog one night because he wants to know what he does. And when he follows the dog on his bike, he goes to a club. And a club is a restaurant that stays open late, a very fancy restaurant. So they go to the club and it turns out that his dog owns this club where all the dogs can come and meet and hang out. And it's called the Doghouse. So they talk, they have a good time, they take a picture, and then the boy leaves and he has to go home because it's late. So that's what the story is about. So if you have to, watch the video a couple more times, make sure you understand it. Don't forget the words. Here are the words if you want to pause the video. There are the words that I thought you might need to know. And make sure you write your summary. If you have any questions, call or email the school and we can help. And that's it for today, guys. I will see you later. Have a good day.